What opportunities are there for historically disadvantaged individuals in the Eden region in the tourism industry today?
I would say there's quite a lot of opportunities. Nowadays, people are struggling to find jobs, and the way to go, according to me and the government policies, is that people must start to create their own jobs instead of going around and asking for work. If I can think of a few examples, if you think about crafts, people can create and design their own craft articles and even make them at home, sell them. The most basic way of doing that is by selling them at street corners or at little markets in or outside towns, or where they know there are a lot of tourists coming. The other way to go is take your crafts to a curio shop and ask the owners to do their own markups and sell your craft. Ask them to set up a small shelf for you, and they can ask their price and pay you the price that you want for your article.
My business name is Rishantu's Needlecraft.
And you make
soft furnishings, alterations, you name it, and everything.
You've been helped into business through the course of the department. Can you tell us how the course helped you?
Yes, it helped me very much because it helped me to organize my financial business. And the financial side of my business, I couldn't work so very well with it. But now I do know much more, and I know how to handle my finances, and I do know how to do my marketing.
And now when I asked you to show me your workroom, you said you don't have a workroom, your whole house is your workroom.
Yeah, my whole house is my workroom, because as I told you, I couldn't work so very well with my finances. Now I can put something away, and at this very moment I'm planning to build myself how do you name it, a bungalow or a windy house outside, where I can get out from my home and work in that place where I can have more freedom.
I'm thinking now of the museum. If you can get a training as a tour guide, you can ask a place like the museum for almost like something like a joint venture, where you do the tour guiding for the museum, and you also can make money out of it, and you are actually enhancing the service that the museum gives.
What are the main attractions at the Dyers Museum complex, please?
Right, yeah, at Dyers Museum we have different heritage sites. We have the 5 buildings that are here, and all of those buildings are national monuments. We have the granary, we have the Shelley Museum, we have this post office tree as a national site. Then we have the Maritime Museum, and in the Maritime Museum we have the exhibition of the Dyers Caravel, and specifically the history of the Portuguese explorers. And by going through that Maritime Museum with a guide, specifically me, then you will find that there's unique history that people won't pick up when they do it on their own. We know that when Dyers arrived here, there was the immediate contact between the two cultures, and that's exactly what my tour is all about, the meeting of cultures. And here the first conflict between the European culture and the first indigenous culture happened. And we also know that that conflict started because of the water source that was here.
Services at taxi ranks like catering and that sort of thing?
If you think about catering at taxi ranks, I would say, like in George, for instance, somebody started the takeaways at the taxi rank. A person would say, no, that is not tourism. But the fact is, people are traveling from that point. Early morning, late afternoon, they need something to eat and drink, and that is also a way of creating your own job. You're not directly involved in tourism, but who knows, one day a tourist from another country will use a taxi service, and we are hoping that it will happen very soon, like in 2010, and then you are already there with your takeaways.
Now, Venus, what is your business?
My business is Mkolwenika Mama. It's an entertainment for the tourists. I've got kids who are dancers, and when the people arrive in my place, I entertain them with coffee, cakes, scones. For the kids, I entertain them with fruit, sweets,
use all my
each and every food.
No alcohol.
No alcohol. It's a non-alcoholic shebeen for
It
kids.
must be the only non-alcoholic shebeen around.
Yes, it's especially for the kids.
You're also you haven't been taking part in the department program, have you? The skills development program.
Yes.
You have.
I have.
You have. Can you tell me about how that has helped your business?
It helps me a lot because I was in Cape Town Unlimited. So they train us how to deal with our businesses, how to maintain them. And I also took part at the Indaba, I think for about 3 years. So I was selling Mossel Bay, selling my place. I learned a lot.
Did you see a definite change or improvement in your business as a result of it?
I saw a lot because from my marketing at Indaba, I received a lot of tourists.